All right, if you have a question, please raise your hand and we will get to you. We will go to the first question. Joseph Duarte from the Houston Chronicle. Joseph, go ahead, sir.
Hey, Kiyron, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good. I'm just curious. Not only are you a freshman playing in the NCAA tournament your first year, but you get to do it in your home state. That wasn't the way it was originally scheduled to happen. But when you saw that it was all in Indiana, what was your thoughts? And now that you're here, what's it been like?
It's been great. Getting to see my family at every game. It's a special moment for me because they weren't able to make it to any games this year. So for it to be March Madness, home state, back home where they can make it to every game, it's very special. And the way we're playing, if we just make it to where we want to be and keep them there, it's going to be something unbelievable.
I mean, you're an Indiana guy. This is supposed to be the home of college basketball. You guys, this is what you guys do here. Is that sort of why it's so neat? Because if it's going to be anywhere, put it in your backyard.
Yes, sir. Like you said, home of college basketball is what we're known for. So to bring it here, back home, is something special. Let's get it.
All right, we'll go to Mark Berman with Fox 26. Mark, go ahead, please.
Yeah, hang on one second.
All right.
Kiyron, what is it like to be a part of all this, to have a front row seat to history in the making?
It's actually amazing. My first year coming here, we had unbelievable belief that we could make it and do something special. And for us to be here actually doing it is very special to me and to the program.
What's it like watching Kelvin dance in the locker room?
Yeah, that's great. It hypes us all up. And as a family, as soon as we see him stop, we know it's coming. And when he start dancing, it just gets us lit. You know what I'm saying? It gets us right.
Now, do you guys consider him a good dancer?
And I guess so, man. He does his jumps, and we'll give him that, especially for what you think he could do. So, yeah, I give him that. Yeah, he can dance.
Okay.
We'll go to Andy Yanez with the Cougar. Andy, go ahead, please, sir.
Hey, Kiyron, what kind of lessons have you drawn from Justin Gorham and Fabian White and Brison Gresham?
I've drawn a lot. Coming in, I thought I was going to be able to do something automatically, and it was a whole different experience. And they took me under their wing and showed me, hey, this is something like you've never seen before. This is what you got to do to get to this level, to play at this level. So those three have been unbelievable for me in my game.
What's it been like having to guard them in practice and go against them every day?
Oh, yeah. They're not going to they're not going to hold nothing out against you. They going at you like they're going to go at everybody else. So when you come in practice, you better bring it.
We'll go to Chris Gardner with the Houston Roundball Review. Chris, go ahead, sir.
Kiyron, how would you define the Houston culture?
The Houston culture, I would define it as toughness, togetherness. You got to bring, like I said, you got to bring it every day. The Houston culture is the culture, man. They're going to emphasize it every day until it's implemented into your brain and into your gameplay. You got to get on the floor for loose balls. You got to we go for every offensive rebound. We play in toughness. Like I said, toughness is the biggest key.
And how much have you grown and changed from the time you arrived on campus to now?
I've changed a lot, My coaches, they helped me to understand you got to go in there, you got to bite first. You can't wait to be bitten. You got to go in there, you got to be the first one to make a hit. You got to be the first one to the offensive glass. There's no fouls in practice. So you better go hit somebody or you're going to get hit.
Appreciate it.
We'll go back to Joseph Duarte with the Houston Chronicle. Joseph, go ahead, sir.
Kiyron, what's it been like that, if I'm not mistaken, in high school, you were averaging close to a triple-double, between the blocks and the rebounds and the points, to sort of, like you said, you kind of had to take a step back this year. And, your turn is eventually coming, like a lot of the freshmen, but you sort of also had to be patient through this whole season.
Yes, sir. So I definitely had to be patient. I got to keep reminding myself every day, your time is coming, your time is coming. Just learn. This is my year to learn. and coming back with my eligibility in basketball as another freshman, I feel like next year I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be able to play at a new level that the team has taught me this year, and I greatly appreciate it.
There aren't a lot of out-of-state guys, at least in the past, that have found their way here, but Coach Sampson has really started to go outside to get guys. What was there a story behind you picking Houston, or why this fit for you best?
Yeah, when my AAU tournament, the coaches first saw me, and I didn't really play then either. They just told me they liked the way I had my support and everything from on the bench, but they kept believing in me. They said they saw something in me, and that belief in me, like, it showed me and my family that if I go a long way from home, nothing, like, they're gonna take care of me. They're gonna make me into the player that I want to be. So I believed in Coach, and it's very successful so far.
We'll go to Jason Bristol with KHOU. Jason, go ahead, please, sir.
Being on the bench, does the coaching staff encourage you guys to really root on those guys during the game, or is it just something that comes natural? And do you guys feel like you can have an impact on the guys on the floor, say they need that push that you guys can provide emotionally?
Yes, sir. And just like the last game when we were down, we all stuck together. That's the thing we preached when the team was coming over there. Some of our guys' heads were hanging down. We like, come on, guys, stay together, stay together. When they're on the floor playing defense. We try to bring that extra spark, even especially when we need it to lift our guys up. We know we're not on the floor, but we definitely still have to make an impact even while we're still there.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
We'll go back to Joseph Duarte with the Houston Chronicle. Joseph, go ahead.
Kiyron, is it a little special that, Traymon's part of your class that came in, and the 2 shots that he's made in the last couple of weeks, he's sort of representing the freshmen. Has that been something to sort of be proud of what he's doing?
Yes, sir. I love Tremont like a brother, and to see him out there representing us and showing them a little of what we got and what we're going to have in the next few years, and for us to come in and then show them more next year, it just means a lot, because like I said, we a family. So to see my brother out there doing his thing, I love it.
We know Evansville is basketball crazy, but do you realize, I think from your school, I don't know if they're teachers or the librarian, but a lot of them are on Twitter. And anytime there's a mention of you, it's like it blows up. They're retweeting it, they're doing it. I mean, do you realize kind of the support group that you have back at your high school and sort of how they're following your career?
Yes, sir. At the end of every game, I see, Southern Indiana sports making a tweet, and I see this phone blowing up about it, and I love it. I love the support that I'm getting. I feel like they have my back at the end of the day, and it's always good to have other people there, a whole community of people to have your back, especially in this stage.
Since I don't see any other questions, I have one more. Just as a big man, that's something that Coach Sampson, since he's gotten here, has really wanted to get. And sometimes they're more athletic big men than the traditional type. But what's it like knowing that when your time comes, that's sort of the role that they have for you, rim protector, shot blocker, but kind of that traditional maybe role that also, with your wingspan, you can do so much around the basket?
I feel like I have some of the natural ability to do all that, but they're implementing more into me, more toughness, more grit, more go get it. And that's going to only make me a better player. So to coach, for Coach Samp and them to teach me different things, it all is just going to come together and make me a great player.
Have you put on a lot of weight?
Yes, sir. About 20 pounds now.
Is that all Bish?
Yes, sir. A lot of, Bishop, he definitely put a lot on me this